Ladies and hoes, in just a minute, you're going to see the video of us playing NFL Family Feud. But before it starts, we wanted to remind you guys that the people that helped us make this game are our Trivia Steen members at BDGE.co. Once a week, every single week, the Steen members pick the game we play, and depending on the game they pick, they might play it themselves. So moving forward, if you want in on changing trivia, make sure to become a Steen member at BDGE.co or just hit the link below. And one other thing before the video starts, just so you know, the first 2-3 minutes are going to be a little bit blurry because, as you know, when it comes to me and hosting, those just don't equal good. So for the first 2 or 3 minutes, be patient. It does get better, and I promise you this will happen again. On to the video. We are live for Family Feud. Today, I, your host, Jameson Steve Harvey, have Family Ercolano and Family DiBiase competing in some NFL Family Feud. We don't have entire families, so this is going to be condensed down a little bit. So instead of 3 strikes, they will have 2, and we will have 5 rounds. The first 3 rounds will be single points. The 4th round will be double points, and the 5th round will be triple points. Whoever has the most points after all 5 rounds will go on to Fast Money, where they have 5 questions, 20 seconds to get 100 points. Gentlemen, you have your buzzers. Before we start, just throw out a name that you think is going to be correct today.
Caleb Farley.
Okay? Just someone you think is going to come around today.
I'll go Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson. Okay. 2 Calebs. You guys will buzz in to see who answers first. Whoever gets the first buzzer, you get to throw out an answer. If you have the top answer on the board, you get to choose pass or play. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We asked 100 Steens. Besides Tyreek Hill, who is the fastest player in the NFL? Tony.
Raheem Mostert.
Raheem.
Wait, was this I should have asked, but is it last year?
He just throwing this shit already.
Raheem Mostert.
I should have asked. That in mind, I still feel good about Raheem.
Okay. Survey. Is Raheem on the board? Number 8 answer. Okay.
What a freak.
Nick, you get a chance to have a better answer.
I'm going to say Devon Achane.
Devon Achane. Is he on the board? Number 2 answer. So, Nick, you will have 2 strikes. Are you choosing to pass or play?
I'm an assist guy. I'm going to pass it off.
You're going to pass. Okay.
I'm going to pass, yeah.
I just got a deep cut Raheem Mostert. You feel good about that?
First up, no strikes. Besides Tyreek Hill, who is the fastest player in the NFL?
Show me Lamar Jackson.
Lamar
He's going to be on there.
Jackson. Survey. Okay, Lamar Jackson is correct.
I will go with Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
No way. People think he's the fastest.
Is this going to be on the board or a strike?
Whatever, I can
Correct.
eat one.
Okay, you can eat one. If you're playing Real Family Feud, which members would you have with you right now? Would a sister be answering, a brother, a mother?
No, my family's a bunch of cones.
Okay.
Like they ain't helping out here. There's no way people think about him, but like Jameson Williams.
Jamison
That's a good one.
Williams, Detroit Lions. On the board, number 3
3
answer.
Okay, well, all right then.
Cook. Besides
trying.
Tyreek Hill,
I'm trying.
who is the fastest player in the NFL?
You know, J-Mo, I think that Jalen Waddle should be here too. Another Dolphin. One more.
Not Tyreek, but his teammate. Strike 2. Nick, to steal.
I think I got 2 that I feel good about. Xavier Worthy has to be on here.
Xavier
That's what I meant.
Worthy. The number 1 answer.
Right.
Team Ercolano walks away with 32 points after round 1, but we have 2 more singles, a double, and a triple.
I would have went Jameer Gibbs, I think, as well.
Gibbs should have been up there.
Can we see the rest of the board? Producer Joe, survey, please. Jameer Gibbs was 7. Number 5 was Kavontae Turpin.
That's a Donda.
What are you guys doing?
That's a fucking Donda bullshit answer. Is Lukey on here too?
What's number 4? DK Metcalf.
okay.
That chase down that one time
There's
Fair.
no
against
shot.
the Cardinals really chat saying brothers lost. And Tony, what else are they saying? Bo Nix has to be a lock, right?
I'm surprised. Oh, someone mentioned Coop. Patrick mentioned Coop DeJean. I didn't know if there was going to be any defensive players on here. I assumed it was more fantasy focused, but I was thinking one of the Seattle cornerbacks maybe.
Henry Ruggs came to mind.
Okay.
Chris Johnson, obviously. I should have
accurate.
got Worthy off of
accurate.
Chris Johnson, I feel like, but
On to round 2. We asked 100 Steens, what NFL player do you associate with the jersey number 1? Tony.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Where is he on the board? Number 1 answer.
What's the number on Cam Newton? 32.
32.
Out of 100 Steens,
You could choose
32%
to pass
of them.
or play.
I don't know the
Only
strategy.
7
I
answers
feel
this
like,
round, not
yeah,
8.
but I'm pretty sure Nick's bad with jersey numbers, so I'm gonna let him rip for a minute.
Okay.
I can't-
2 rounds
I actually
out
don't.
the
I don't know if
gate.
that's the right strategy because
Nah,
I feel like I can.
You did the right thing here. This is without a doubt my worst cat. Jamar Chase. Is he number 1?
Give me an Uno. Number 2 answer.
I don't think I can name another number 1.
Okay.
I don't know who else is number 1. How about
Surprised the chat hasn't thrown out answers.
yeah, I'm trying not to look there.
2.
Kyler Murray. Is he 1?
Ooh.
Is he 1?
K1
K1.
on the board.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
No strikes. Good amount of points if you could pull this off. Someone in the chat just said I would have said Kyler.
Okay. Dub.
No
I'm out.
peeking.
I'm looking
I'm
only
staring
over
right
here.
at it. 1.
Travis Etienne?
Travis Etienne.
No idea what number.
Don't
it is.
know what number he wears.
No.
Strike
Sure.
1. Tony said his family's full of cones. Would you have any confidence in your family members if they are up here with you?
My mom, she's a smart lady. Okay, what about is Jaden Daniels number 1?
Jaden Daniels, Rookie of the Year, NFC Championship. Strike 2. Okay, Tony.
Okay.
You're down, but you can
Shit.
steal. This is what you planned for.
Okay, so there's like old time number 1s that like I know are number 1, but do I just go with the more recent guys? Like I'm gonna ride with my faithful and hope that Debo got on here as a new number 1.
Debo
I think it's a stretch.
Samuel to steal.
All right, that was bad.
No.
It's
So
Steve
Nick
McNair
McNabb-
was number 1, wasn't he?
See. Can we reveal the board, Joe, one at a time? Starting with number 7. Justin Fields.
Okay.
Number 6, Warren Moon.
Oh, maybe I was just
Stop.
thinking Moon.
Number 5, Malik
Malik.
Neighbors.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. Number 3 is Jalen Hurts.
That doesn't ring a bell for me. Straight up.
Another one that didn't make the cut, and I was surprised by the audience, was Tua. He wears number 1.
Okay.
Ain't nobody know.
I thought he was number 5. Who was Sauce is a good one. Raiders got some good ones. Diggs is 1. You could tell me
As a
anyone, I'll
Texan?
believe you.
I think as a Texan. I'm shocked neither of you got Hurts.
I didn't know he's 1.
I'm just looking at all the other numbers that are
Hey, wait,
carrying
is
him to a
Debo-
Super Bowl.
Fire.
Or like a Niners-Eagles thing got in the way there, possibly.
Probably,
Okay.
probably.
Someone said Zave. Zave also number 1? He is, right?
Worthy, yeah.
Wow.
Could have been on both lists. Okay, Nick's up 99-0. Round 3 is still
Love that score.
single points. We asked 100 Steens for round 3. Who in the NFL just plays the game the right way?
That feels fucking.
I'm gonna go Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Survey says incorrect.
I'm okay with it.
Okay,
Plays the game the right
just
way.
does it right. Who's got some work ethic?
I'm gonna
Grinder.
say Saquon.
Don't know if you understood the prompt. We'll go back to Tony.
Is this all time?
What do you mean?
Who's just like,
I
who's got work ethic?
Okay, so like
Saquon.
So
What do you
no.
fucking mean he doesn't have work ethic? He's also gonna sit the last week of the season and let the young
this
bucks
would be
eat.
great if Gut was on the couch. All right, back to Tony.
Okay,
back to
so-
Tony.
I don't know if this is gonna count, but Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman,
No.
not on there.
Okay.
That was right thinking, though.
Yeah,
Good
no.
job.
I
Good
have
job.
a much better name now that I say that.
Yeah, let's go with. God, I don't want to do this. Let's go with Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, that's who I
Cooper
meant
Kupp.
when I said.
Number 1 answer. Way to lock in. You want to pass or play?
Is this the prompt that you gave people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put in quotations. Just plays the
Yeah,
right way.
I'm gonna let Tony redeem himself.
All right.
Another pass.
Another pass.
Dudes who just,
No
play
one's
the game
playing.
the right way. Let's go with Justin Herbert.
Justin
Feels like a
Herbert.
fan favorite of
Shout
people.
out. Could we? Can we, Lil Herb? Strike 1.
All right, this is fucking ridiculous. Let's go. Just plays the game the right way. Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. Okay. Little Stafford Cup duo.
Just plays the game the right way. Christian McCaffrey. First guy in,
gotta
last
be,
guy
right?
out.
It's gotta be on the board.
Yeah.
Cook.
Okay.
We found a niche.
Again, don't know if this is gonna apply, but plays the game the right way. Cooper DeJean, fundamental dude. Fundamenties, but not going.
Not
to. All right.
on there. Okay, Nick.
Joe Burrow plays the game the right way.
Ooh, Joe
Plays the
Burrow
game
on
the
the
right
board.
way. He plays it the right way.
Okay. Nick has now stolen 3 rounds straight and now has a score of 145. But Tony could literally get that this round.
And a trip stain.
This round.
For sure. Can we see the other answers?
Starting at 8, we had George Kittle.
Okay.
Kind of surprised, but TJ Watt.
This is insane.
Number
I knew
5,
there were gonna be defensive players on here.
Ladd.
Ladd,
We
yeah.
got to get Ladd.
Trey Hendrickson, that was another dude.
Who's number 2? No.
Josh.
Allen.
Okay.
I
Kind of
guess.
seems like a cunt on the field, to be honest.
Shout out the chat. There's definitely a trend. We got some sharp tools in the chat. Herbert should have been there. I agree.
Don't sound off on us. You guys are the one that picked these answers. We just gave you the question. You guys
Aaron
teed up the
Hernandez.
fucking answers on here.
Round 4, points are doubled. We have the top 8 answers on the board. We asked 100 stings. Which NFL team had the best offseason? Tony, 101.
The Browns had a really good draft, so I'm gonna rip them.
The Browns. Survey says
Dumb.
brick.
I'm going to say the Patriots.
Patriots. Survey says number 2 answer. Do you want to pass or play? 2-0 when passing.
I'm going to play this one.
Okay.
Saints got rid of Derek Carr. That was a big plus.
He might, they might be on here. All right, I'm good to go whenever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the Jaguars.
Jaguars. Joe. Number 6 answer.
I'm going to say Washington.
Commanders. Number 8 answer.
The Raiders have to be on here.
The
Getting
Raiders.
the quarterback,
Pete Carroll,
running
Geno
back.
Smith. Number
Okay.
4 answer. Got the whole right side of the board.
Okay. Oh, the Bears. The Bears. What am I doing?
Chat is screaming the Bears.
Oh, I'm not looking at that, I swear.
3 answers left. No strikes.
I'm
But
going.
you can't leave anything for Tone.
Yeah. Listen, you got a quarterback as your number 1 pick. I'm going to say the Titans.
Tennessee.
Shit.
Strike 1.
Okay.
This is critical.
Yeah. I'm going to say the Chargers.
Ooh, shout out the Bolts. Strike 2, Tony.
Fuck.
Okay.
I don't feel good about either one of these.
You would have over 100 points if you steal here.
I don't. Yeah.
3 answers.
A couple teams I think had good off seasons.
Talk it with your family.
So part of me kind of wants to go with the Cowboys just because they're a popular team, and I think people gravitate towards them. And I do think they had a good offseason. Just got George Pickens. Maybe that plays into it. Eagles are always a team that have an amazing offseason, but that seems chalky. Dude, honestly, loved what the Giants did. But I don't think they get
Shout
enough
out the
respect.
NFC East.
No,
man.
dude, facts.
Commanders already up there.
I don't think the Giants get enough respect for what they
I don't have the
are
answers in front of me.
doing.
I don't know.
So can we get a guess?
Oh.
Jets
5,
got Justin Fields.
4, 3, 2,
Give me the
1.
boys. Fuck it.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Not on the
Are
board.
the Giants there? Yeah.
What about the Broncos?
Start with number 7. Vikings.
I guess.
Broncos. Giants.
Yeah.
Big
Giants I was kind of
offseason.
up in the air, I guess. It's like they had a lot
Signed
of shit
3
at quarterback.
quarterbacks for
Yeah.
no reason.
It's fair.
One of them is bound to be good, though.
Yeah, right? They're due. Okay.
Worst case
Those
scenario,
points were
Jameis.
doubled. Which puts Nick at 297. Okay. As long as Tony sweeps round 3 out of 100 points, or excuse me, round 5, we do have the top 8 answers on the board. Points are triple. We asked 100 steens with the game on the line. Name a city that should have an NFL team.
Former cities.
3, 2,
Austin.
Austin, Texas. Strike.
Fuck.
Tony, let's get geographical.
I think triple points. You got to get all 100 points here.
Yeah, that's
Straight up.
a city that
JL said
needs
can't remember a
team.
single Vikings offseason move. I kind of agree. I'm surprised they made that list.
But they did. They got rid of Sam Darnold. Is that
No, their offensive line. So they got Will Fries and Ryan Kelly from the Colts,
Fries.
and they also drafted a first-round O lineman, and they're getting Darisaw back. And they re-signed Aaron Jones, and they got Jordan Mason. I mean, shit.
All right, Tony.
And they still got Jalen Naylor.
2.
Raiders should have never left Oakland. Give me
I
Oakland.
should have went with the old cities. Yeah.
Okay. Number 7. You get to choose to pass or
I
play.
have to play. St. Louis was a heartbreak when they left.
Shout out to Rams. Number 1 answer. Cook.
This is going to be such
That's
a terrible...
96 points just on that question.
Right, so all these are obscure fucking answers from here on out. Everyone just... I don't want to do that. My bad.
Think of like some MLB, some NBA, some NHL teams. What's the NFL missing?
Like, technically Boston. Boston, fuck it. Okay.
Strike 1.
I can eat one.
Get that out early.
No, that's what
Eat
I'm saying.
it now.
Let's go with, everybody loves Milwaukee.
What? Survey says no Milwaukee.
All right.
Insane performance on the cities. Nick, to steal?
I would have went with probably one of the older ones. I think Portland would be a good one.
Any Portland? Any Portland love?
I should have went
Shout
Oklahoma
out
City,
Dame.
actually. Is Oklahoma City on here?
Let's go through it. Starting with 8. San Antonio. Shout out Wemby. 6.
What, all 6 people who live in...
London.
Oh, we going international.
Wow.
I would have
excelled.
I would have taken Al Qaeda off the rip.
Damn. Was not thinking international at all.
Toronto.
Okay. This is fucking.
Number 4. Salt Lake City.
That's a good one.
Number 3, OKC. And then number 2, San Diego.
I thought about San Diego, but San Diego actually was like a soft fan base that like
It
I feel like
it wasn't a
didn't
great
care.
spot for a football team.
Yeah, like Raiders and Rams leaving Oakland to St. Louis was kind of sad.
That's big, Tony. 114. I'm pretty sure in Family Feud they get like $5 for every point. That's
That
pretty,
come from
that's
you?
a pretty
That's
good
big.
day. $500 day.
There we go.
Nick's at almost 1,500. Nick is 1, which means he will move on to fast money. There's going to be a timer of 20 seconds. 5 questions. You can pass the questions if you can't think of an answer. I will come back to it. It's going to be rapid fire. The timer will begin after I ask the first question, and you need 100 points to win.
I'm nervous.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is going to be tough.
20 seconds?
Okay, chat. What will we set the line at for Nick getting 100 points in 20 seconds? The timer would be the biggest concern. See what they say.
And all these are polls of 100 people.
Yes. Damn, no Al Qaeda on the last lift. They're not letting that one go.
I'm surprised that didn't get on here.
Chat saying under. They're also saying you should get 25 seconds. They want justice for Nick. Plus 210, plus 180, plus 1.
I don't blame him. I'm fucking scared right now.
Okay, you ready?
Whatever.
Under for sure. The timer starts.
My dog, Pat.
After the first question. The last syllable in the first question. Okay.
The last syllable on the last question. So when the timer starts.
Here we go. Are you ready?
No. Same.
All you have to do is press the timer, Joe. Name an NFL team with an animal as a mascot.
Jaguar.
Name a famous football family.
Mannings.
At the Super Bowl, name a performer with a memorable halftime show.
Janet Jackson.
Name an active quarterback that you think could play in the NBA.
Lamar.
Besides quarterback, what is the most important position on the football field?
The end.
3 seconds to spare.
If I didn't fucking get this. I feel like Jaguar is like a reasonable animal to think of, right?
Let's go through it together. We need 100 points. Question was, number 1, name an NFL team with an animal as a mascot. You said Jaguars. Jaguars led to, Joe, you'll just type it in, how many points? It
So
said,
the timer
okay,
gonna be
Hunk.
15?
Oh, no, the timer had noise. That's terrible.
It's in the back, yeah.
Jaguars have 15. Jaguars was the number 1 answer.
Really?
Yes.
I might be the GOAT.
Okay. Question 2, name a famous football family. You said the Mannings,
This got to be at least a 40 piece.
which had how many points, Joe? 55. Question 3. Already pretty close to it.
Just raised 150. I got to get
At
to.
the Super Bowl, name a performer who had a memorable halftime show.
This audience is going to be too.
You said Janet Jackson,
her titty popped
who
out.
had how many points? 14.
Okay.
The number 1 answer was Prince.
Okay, fair.
Janet Jackson was number 2. We're now at, how many points is that? 84 points. We need 16 between the last 2 questions.
I don't even remember what they were.
Question 4, name an active quarterback you think could play in the NBA. You said Lamar
I think I flopped on this one.
Jackson. Really? If you could change your answer, what would it be?
I didn't think. I feel like Josh Allen might be a good pick.
24, which gave you well over 100 without even getting to question number 5. It really was if you hit Manning or not, because the number 2 answer after Manning would have been 18 points. But question 5, besides quarterback, be specific. What is the most important position on the football field? You said defensive end, which was 19 points.
What was number 1?
Number 1 was tackle,
Okay.
43 points.
Ooh, really?
You would have needed tackle or Manning. Luckily, the Mannings pulled up.
Whew. Thank you for everybody who put minus 2,500
What is
on
that?
me.
70, 84, 127 points. Kind of could eat one, too.
I could have one, yeah. For quarterback, I could have put Mac Jones instead of Lamar.
I don't know about that. All right. Shout out the chat.
That was good. I felt super locked in there.
I mean, you didn't
Yeah.
lose. You went 5-0 and then won fast money.
Yeah, no.
But now we got feedback what to change next week.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the guys that just play the game the right way. That was you today.
Honestly, if they allowed me on the list, I would have been the number 1 answer. Tony, number 8 on the board. Agency. Ramiro fucking knows what I'm talking about.
Yo, I'll figure out the numbers. It's fine.
1,900,
We're just talking and they're
19,127.
behind the scenes dying to get this number right.
All right, so yeah, let us know any feedback you have on Family Feud. We're gonna put probably 4 other games in the Discord.
A lot of agency comments.
Fucking lock in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, have agency over this.
Okay. Give us feedback. We appreciate it, Steens. This week, we will give you another option to choose the game. It'll probably possibly be Family Feud again, Wavelength, Bullshit, Drafts. Just so you guys know, when you do vote this week, Bullshit, Wavelength, those are the 2 games you guys will have the most influence on in the middle of the chat. You'll pick the categories. You could be on our teams. You can help us win. You can help us lose. So consider that when you vote this week. We'll be back next week, Friday, 1 p.m. And if you're not a Steen and you're watching this later on and you want to help us win, you want to help us lose, you want to be part of the Family Feud Steen, make sure to go be a Steen at bdge.co or just hit the link below. Anything else? Let's just go play the game the right way next week. Let's end it.